regain. Shine, glow, aura, luster, radiance, gleam of your face will increase. Kapalabhati will help to bring glow on your forehead. All hopelessness will disappear. You will radiate energy. You will become bright. You will have a strong character, strong body. You will become a yogi, a warrior. Adversities and obstacles will not make you nervous. You will not be afraid. Roadblocks will not deter you. You will march on till your goal is reached. Kapalabhati Pranayam will raise your energy upwards. So, this you must practice for 3 to 5 minutes. Now breathe out. It's specially designed for the youth. Mind will attain peace. You will concentrate. It will prevent diabetes, obesity, constipation, and bone-related problems. Apart from ailments like Vata, Pitta, Kapha, all these will subside. After this, you must practice Bahya Pranayam. Breathe out slowly and hold it out. This has to be done with Tribandh. Breathe out. Hold it out. Chin must rest on the pit of your collarbone. This is Jalandhar Bandh. When you tuck in your stomach fully, it is Udyan Bandh. When you pull in your lower abdomen, it is called Mool Bandh. Do it 3 times. Breathe out completely and hold it out. This is forbidden for heart and high BP patients. After you breathe out, hold it out for a while. And then, in this pranayam, you release Jalandhar Bandh and breath goes in. This is Bahya Pranayam. It should be done thrice. Fill your lungs with air, exhale, hold it out, and do Bahya Pranayam with Tribandh. This is Bahya Pranayam. The energy of Mooladhara Chakra, which awakens with Kapalabhati Pranayam, will move upwards with Bahya Pranayam. And problems of stomach and diabetes, etc. will also subside. And also, especially among the youth, problems related to sperms will subside with Bahya Pranayam. For good eyesight, for keeping your ears and brain healthy, for a fit nervous system, for maintaining a balance between brain and body, for a healthy heart and a healthy brain. Anulom Vilom Pranayam is a must. Lift your right hand, close your right nostril, inhale from the left, exhale from the right and breathe in. Exhale from the left. When you breathe in from the left, close it with 2 fingers completely and then exhale from the right nostril. After breathing out, inhale deeply from the right nostril, which means now you inhale from the opposite nostril. Fill your lungs with air till the diaphragm and then exhale. Now inhale from the left and exhale from the right. Then inhale from the right and exhale from the left. Do this pranayam regularly. It helps endocrine system to improve and will remove hormone imbalance. The oxygenated blood that your body will get will increase the level of your vital energy. Your nervous system, your brain, and your 5 senses will become healthy and strong. Your eyesight and hearing will remain healthy till you turn 100. It will help you to remain active and creative and will take you to your goal. Your whole body will remain healthy. Practice this pranayam for 3 to 5 minutes every day. Anulom Vilom pranayam, specially designed for children, for young men and women. But young women having periods must not do any complicated and difficult exercise. They must not do even Bahya pranayam. They will be able to do Anulom Vilom, Bhastrika, Kapalabhati, Bhramari, Udgit pranayam. They can do all these pranayams with ease. After Anulom Vilom, when the mind becomes calm and peaceful, devoid of abnormalities and thoughts, then Bhramari pranayam is done 3 to 5 times daily. Do it at least 3 times. Mind will become calm and dormant inner energy will awaken. Forefinger on the forehead, remaining 3 fingers on the eyes and ears to be closed with thumbs, mouth closed, Omkar sound, as if the almighty universal energy force, that supreme God who blessed us with birth, life that gives rhythm to our breath, gives us energy, courage, valor and self-respect. One who protects us each moment while we sleep or we are awake, while we are idle or in action. One who protects us even in deep sleep. That Brahm, Omkar, Almighty, created Om, a pious word whose sound vibrates within our brain and our body. When the sound of Omkar vibrates, it makes your mind and body peaceful. You are totally at peace. Do it like this. Young people must practice this at least 3 times. They may do it 5 or 11 times or even more, but 3 times they must. You must include this in your 1 hour of yoga practice. After Bhramari, Udgit pranayam. We will chant Om with full devotion. Do this Udgit pranayam. We will take a deep breath. Fill your lungs till diaphragm. Always fill your lungs with air, not your stomach. Keep this in mind. Because Almighty has created lungs for breathing. Stomach is meant for food that we need to eat. Now take a deep breath in. This is the proper way to chant the sacred word Om. This is Udgit pranayam. Then meditate on your breath with Om. Focus your attention calmly on the tip of your nose. Eyes closed. Mind calm. Eye, lips, throat, whole body and this whole universe engulfed by the sound of Om. Engulfed by Om. By light, by vitality, by spirit. Like this, you must practice these 7 pranayams every day. It is beneficial for youngsters, whether male or female, and also for children who have to go a long way in life. A healthy body will serve you better. Just take care of your diet. One more advice, you must give up fast food like burger, pizza. As far as soft drinks are concerned, we have given a slogan to our countrymen, our youth, our children. Cold drink is a toilet cleaner. Cold drinks have such a harmful acid that bones dissolve in it. It can cause cancer, stomach problems, heart problems, so be aware. And stop taking soft drinks. You must take lemon water, skimmed curd, yogurt, juice of unripe mango, milk, and eat fruits. Eat vegetarian food only. Make cow's milk a part of your diet. Increase quantity of green vegetables. Just keep your diet in control and focus on your studies. But you will be able to study, you will be able to rise in any chosen field if you are healthy. Therefore, to keep your body fit, practice pranayam. Then a few exercises which we have specially designed for children. You must do these 7 asanas. 7 asanas, 7 pranayams, 7 minor exercises we have included in a special package for a common man, one for children, one for the youth. Practice pranayam in Dhyan Mudra. These 7 pranayams we just told you will improve your concentration. Body, mind will become healthy. Your thoughts will become positive. You will always carry a positive attitude in life. Now, asanas. You have to practice those asanas that exercises the whole body. Bring wholesome growth of the body. So that you have a body which is beautiful and strong. Materialism, lust, abnormalities, vices must not even touch you, so that your character gets strengthened, your self-confidence soars. You must practice these special yoga exercises. These 7 exercises include Shirsasana. In the beginning, you will face some difficulties while doing Shirsasana. You won't be able to balance, but with practice you will be able to balance. All these pranayams, yoga exercises must be practiced only on an empty stomach. Interlock your fingers. Initially do it with the help of a wall. In the morning on an empty stomach. In the evening give a gap of 5 hours after lunch. This is meant for youngsters. Elderly should avoid it, especially those with a heart or high BP problem, because this can worsen the heart or BP problem. If you start its practice at a later age, it's possible that a weak nerve gets ruptured. Start practicing from childhood. You will never fall sick. The Shirsasana is also called the king of all asanas. Interlock your fingers. First do it against a wall. After you get used to it, you will be able to do it on a flat surface. Fingers of both hands to be interlocked. In this position, you can also keep a cloth under your forehead. Later on, you may do it without the cloth. You will raise your torso and legs slowly. Breathing will continue normally. Stay in this position for a while, then come down. Shirsasana can be done from 1 to maximum 5 minutes. Breathing remains normal. You may open your eyes or keep them closed. Both legs are bent initially. Then you straighten them. Then you lift one leg at a time, maintaining your balance. Now the second leg. And when both legs are straight, remember in the beginning only one leg goes up. Then you lift the second one. Both the toes, both the feet stretched fully. Toes together, knees straight, breathing normally. Eyes may be closed or they may be open. To come back, first bend your legs. Then with practice, you will be able to bring both the legs down together. Initially one leg at a time. Brought down like this. If you want to bring both the legs down together, then do it like this. Wait for a while. Then slowly you can either stand up for the duration you did Shirsasana or lie down in Shavasana pose for the same duration. You may either stand straight or lie down in Shavasana. For Shavasana, keep both feet apart, your hands a little away from the thighs. Always sit up from the left side. This is a rule of yoga. If you practice Shirsasana, eyesight will remain strong. There will be no need to wear specs. Memory will remain sharp. Pituitary gland, thyroid gland, etc. will remain healthy. It will help you gain good height. Shirsasana is also called king of asanas. It will help improve your blood circulation in the body. Proper blood circulation will reach your brain. This helps increase your mental abilities. It sharpens your brain. Pituitary pineal gland and your brain will become more active, which will sharpen your memory. After this, you can do Sarvangasana and Halasana. This is specially meant for the youth. You will gain height, you will improve your eyesight. But those with heart problem, high BP, cervical spondylitis should not do this. This is meant for youngsters. Only they should do it. For a common man, we have designed a different set of 7 asanas, 7 pranayams and 7 minor exercises. Old persons should not practice these asanas. They should not practice this Shirsasana and these tough asanas. They should stick to simple yoga exercises. This program is meant for young people only. Both feet together, lift them. Lungs are filled with air. When you lift your feet, your breath remains normal. Now take your feet beyond your head to 180 degrees. Now put both hands on your waist and straighten your legs at 90 degrees. This is Sarvangasana. Chin will touch your chest. Legs, knees and waist straightened up. Breathing will remain normal. Toes stretched, both toes together, knees straight. Full weight on the neck and shoulders. Both hands providing support to maintain balance. To return to normal position, lower your feet a bit towards your head. First of all, waist is brought down, hands are removed from the waist like this. Slowly come back, knees still straight, toes still stretched, bring them down. This exercise is essential for eyesight, for your throat, for thyroid, for increasing height, for back joints. This is helpful in improving eyesight, but if you had discharge from the ears, don't do it. Third special asana for the young, Halasana. Very important for increasing height, improving eyesight and a healthy stomach. While slowly breathing in, lift your legs. When the legs are in the air, your breathing will become normal. Now if you lower your legs after exhaling, you will be able to lower your legs properly. Knees will remain straight. Do not bend your knees. Both hands will remain on the ground. In case you can't balance properly, you can use your hands like this. In this position. Now sit up from the left side. The time you spend practicing Sarvangasana or Halasana must also be spent doing Shavasana. This Sarvangasana and Halasana we have already explained to you. Sarvangasana and Shirsasana each can be practiced from 2 to 5 minutes. Rest of the asanas need to be practiced from 1 to 2 minutes only. Now, some special asanas to increase height and improve eyesight. These will also help your stomach and your back to remain healthy and strong. Raise both your hands while breathing in and then bend forward, breathing out. Paschim Tanasana, especially useful for children. Also for the youth. Hold your toes with your thumbs and the index finger. Elbows will rest on the ground. Breathe out. Bend to place the head between the knees. Now come back to the normal position. This is Paschim Tanasana. It is a must for the youth and also for the children. It will help you to gain height. Bending forward will make the back and spinal cord healthy and also the stomach healthy. Bending backward is a good exercise for the spinal cord and the stomach. You must maintain a balance, which means when you bend forward, take a deep breath and while bending, exhale. Elbows resting on the floor. With your forefinger and thumb, catch hold of the big toe. Breathe out, bend forward. Hold in for a while. You can hold it for half to 1 minute. Breathing in, come back to the normal position. You bend forward. Now let's do an exercise in which you bend backwards. We bend backwards in Chakrasana. This can be done lying down or standing up. Let's do it lying down. It's done this way. Take a deep breath, bend both legs like this and both hands like this. First raise your hand and keep them like this. Not this way, but like this. If you keep like this, you will not be able to lift up. Lift both hands like this, palms skywards, then settle them behind your shoulders. Both feet bent like this. While breathing in, lift your waist from the middle. This exercise is Chakrasan, for children to gain height. It's also useful for the youth. We have done Chakrasan and Paschim Tanasan, Sarvangasan, Halasan, Shirsasan. Now some special exercises for children and especially for the youth, because their body is quite flexible. They can do these exercises. Now let's do Mayurasan. For Mayurasan, be ready with this pose. First sit bending your legs like this. Sit on the knees, and when you sit like this, both hands will touch your sides like this. Both hands on the floor. Keep a little distance. There has to be a gap, not closer than 8 to 10 inches. And then both elbows will touch the navel from both sides. Taking a deep breath, try to balance the body. Initially your feet